Welcome back, everyone. It's Roby1, and we're going to go into brick and stone composition. As a lot of people are talking about metallurgy, and a lot of these old structures possibly have some in the foundation. But every retaining wall you see that's granite and has shoddy mortar in it does not mean it's metallurgy. And people of a construction past have a different point of view of this than someone who is just getting information from another channel and has not worked in the field in that aspect, as I'm in good cahoots with the building inspector in my town and used to work under him and do all the own work on my own house, skilled at what I do and humble at the yet same sense. I don't do this channel for the subscribers or the money. I do it for the truth. And I'm not going to make false claims on granite walls saying that they're metallurgy. Can granite and bricks melt together? It's going to form something different, its own composition. But right here, we're going to go into the composition of bricks. Brick stern firing clay undergoes pyrometamorphism, transforming into a hard ceramic material similar to metamorphic rock. High kiln temperatures, typically over 900 degrees Celsius, break down clay minerals, causing dehydration and mineralogical changes, forming quartz and mullite. While often termed a synthetic rock, see that? A synthetic rock, it technically mimics geological metamorphism. Scientific Institute. 4. Key aspects of firing clay. Mineralogical changes. Clay minerals break down and transform into new material, including mullite, a blend of silica and alumina, and quartz, which are similar to metamorphic processes. Firing is a form of contact metamorphosis where heat alters the structure without complete melting. All right, so result. The heat oxidizes minerals like iron, turning bricks red, and creates a tough interlocking crystalline structure. Analogy. Firing clay is sometimes considered a synthetic metamorphic rock as it shares properties with natural heat-altered minerals. Science Tech Institute 4. In geological terms, bricks can be defined as a material that is stable only under the high temperature conditions of its artificial firing. ScienceDirect.com. Now, the composites of brick and granite and limestone are 3 different compositories, and this is what I'm trying to prove to you melt heads out there. Do I believe metallurgy exists? I learned it years ago from John Levi when he shows all those stone formations that they believe are natural in the desert, and he thinks a nuclear war or some kind of war melted them all down. That's where I first learned it a long time ago. New England fieldstone is a igneous rock, meaning it is formed by the cooling and solidification of magma below the Earth's surface. In many cases, the magma comes from partial melts of existing rocks in a mantle or crust of the Earth. Fieldstone is a mixture of granite and a dense quartzitic stone. Granite comes from large formations in the ground called quarries. Dense quartzitic stone is a product of glacial till, deposits of stone left over from the melting of glaciers. Throughout history, farmers in New England would go to tend their fields and find stones that are risen to the surface from thawing and freezing. They'd remove the stone and stack it into stone walls surrounding the borders of their fields. Today, we source New England fieldstone from the same farms and fields. Fieldstones can vary in shape, which allows it to serve multiple purposes. Flat pieces of fieldstone can be used in many landscaping applications, including stone walls, flagging, stepping stones, and patios. Larger stones are often used as decorative boulders or for the property delineation. Part of the appeal of New England fieldstone is its wide variety of colors. Stones can range from beige and dark brown, tones of light gray, dark gray, or even black. Each stone is unique due to its mineral deposits. There are many hints of green, white, or pinks found in fieldstones. Source: Stone Yard, New England Stone. We're going to go into limestone, because a melted limestone is not a melted brick. Limestone is a type of sedimentary rock which is the main source of the material lime. It is composed mostly of the minerals calcite and aragonite, which are different crystal forms of calcium carbonate, CaCOS, whatever that means. Limestone forms when these minerals participate out of a water containing dissolved calcium. This can take place through both biological and non-biological processes. Though biological processes such as the accumulation of corals and seashells in the sea have likely been more important for the last 540 million years, limestone often contains fossils which provide scientists with information on ancient environments and on the evolution of life. Composition: inorganic crystalline calcite or organic calcareous material, also dolomite, CaMgCO3 too, also magnesium. So right there, that gives you compositions, at least those three stones. And right here, we're going to go into my brick collection. I haven't done my homework, and no one is going to tell me that. These are all the bricks I've collected from my town in Southbridge. The Tuttle brick from the AO, Merwin, Central Mills, SH, Central Mills, Styles brick right here. That I found in my yard, and that's what got me on the brick collection. This found in my yard. I don't know what company that is. It's missing, and you can see into the brick a little. This one found in my yard too, and also that one, which is a Merwin. And this one has some firing on the side, and these two were found in my yard. No, these were found at Marcy Street School when they did that over. These two found in my yard. I don't know what them are. This one right here was found on the mill, on Mill Street. These three right here were found on Duxbury Beach right here, which is the oddest thing. At Higgins Point in Duxbury. This one, I wish at least had a little bit of letter so we could at least tell what it is. It's not that piece either. It's something else. Another one. But want to see something real cool? This is a half melted brick right here. You see it? See how it's turned colors? I found this 5 years ago, and I always wanted to figure out exactly what it is. But you see the line right there where it starts firing, and it's also looked like it started to melt and crack. If you look at the other side, you'll see where it's the brick color, and then over here you can see the firing right here. So that's the half fired brick. It's somewhat into melting. These two right here, let's see, another S&H. That one I don't remember where it came from. And let's take a good look at this one too, which has a little bit of firing in it too. And as it's broken apart, you can still see red in the middle. There was a channel I was speaking with, and I'm like, you know, why aren't them bricks red in the middle if that's what that was? But see this one? It's got red in the middle, so it's hard to turn the whole thing gray. It has to take more time. But in my opinion, not all those things you guys are showing are meltology. And before I go out there making these false claims, which I'm not desperate for content. I have content for the rest of my life. All these towns in my neighborhoods, I know where all these buildings were because I've been there before. And all my followers, I thank you for following me. And as the mission continues, we're going to continue. But before I leave and we go back out into the field. I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna show you a completely fired brick that's put into my foundation as they mudded some bricks into the mud flooded window area. But until then, peace out, have a nice day, and the research continues.